Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to the WWE 2K24 Universe Mode series. We're here on Friday Night Smackdown and we're slowly closing in on that Survivor Series PLE. But to start off the show here tonight, we have the WWE Undisputed Universal Champion, the Tribal Chief himself, Roman Reigns, gracing our presence here tonight. Now obviously Jimmy Uso recently lost that United States Championship, which I'm sure that Roman Reigns is not going to be too pleased about. But he is flanked here with all members of the Bloodline, Jimmy Uso, Solo Sikoa, and Paul Heyman, his wise man by his side. So Drew McIntyre last week did actually call out Roman Reigns and state that Drew feels like he's been calling out Roman Reigns over the last month or so, maybe even a little bit longer than that, and he's just had silence from Roman. Roman hasn't even, ironically, he's not even acknowledged the fact that Drew McIntyre has been trying to set out a challenge for Roman Reigns to try and go after that WWE Undisputed Universal Championship. So I'm guessing that Roman Reigns is going to finally respond here tonight. Well, at least we hope so, because otherwise I feel like Drew's probably going to absolutely lose his mind. So Roman Reigns is out here tonight, but I wonder if he's going to address the fact that it did seem almost like Solo Sikoa may have even cost Jimmy Uso that United States Championship match. There was just a brief moment on the outside of the ring where Logan Paul had been sent to the outside. Jimmy Uso followed. Looked like Jimmy Uso wanted to go on the attack on the outside, but Solo sending Logan into the ring. Jimmy had a word with Solo before entering the ring himself, and then he was met with that knockout punch by Logan Paul, and that was ultimately the downfall of Jimmy Uso and his United States Championship reign. Jimmy Uso up until that point was oozing with confidence, almost looking like the tribal heir at some points in this universe mode. But the real Tribal Chief is right here, right now, slowly making his way into the ring, looking to address the WWE Universe once again. Just the aura inside the stadium completely changes as soon as Roman Reigns makes his way out here. You just know that you're witnessing greatness as soon as Roman Reigns enters the stadium and enters the ring. The whole crowd can feel it. The suspense is in the air. So let's see what the Tribal Chief has to say. WWE Universe, acknowledge me. Drew McIntyre, you think you can just walk in out here into an empty arena and demand a shot at the Tribal Chief? You think you can call me out and expect me to come running? Nah, that's not how things work around here. You see, Drew, being the Undisputed Universal Champion isn't just about holding this title. It's about proving yourself night after night against the best in the world. And as far as I'm concerned, you haven't earned the right to stand in this ring with me. But I'm a fair man. I believe in giving opportunities when they're deserved. So here's what we're going to do. You want a shot at the Tribal Chief? You want to prove your worth? Next week, you'll get your chance. This man right here, Solo Sikoa, the enforcer of the Bloodline, is undefeated. Next week, Drew, you'll face Solo in this very ring. If you can somehow manage to defeat him, then, and only then, will you get your shot at me and the Undisputed Universal Championship at Survivor Series. Okay, so moving on with the show, Roman Reigns just throwing down the gauntlet for Drew McIntyre, potentially finding his new #1 contender, Roman Reigns, if Drew McIntyre is successful next week on Friday Night Smackdown. But as for right now, we have Damage CTRL out here. Hold on a second, we're just going to head backstage really quick. We've got, who's that? Looks like Kurt Angle. And is that Julius Creed? Well, interesting. Kurt Angle had been having some words with Chad Gable a few weeks back, and now it seems like he's also talking to Julius Creed. Interesting things going on backstage, but as for right now, we're into some women's action, and we have a little bit of a teaser for Survivor Series. So Damage CTRL have officially accepted the challenge set out by the returning Mandy Rose last week on Friday Night Smackdown. Mandy called out Bayley and Damage CTRL for a challenge at a Wargames match at Survivor Series, and it seems as though Bayley has accepted the challenge. So we're going to have some singles action here tonight as a little tease as to what could be to come in that Wargames match. So both teams do still need to determine who their last partners will be. It will be 4-on-4 action. At the moment, we currently know about 3 members on each team. So Io Sky is the woman who will be in action here tonight. And Toxic Attraction are officially back in the WWE. Jacy Jayne, Gigi Dolan, and the leader Mandy Rose are all together. The gang's back together. Mandy Rose, the woman who returned last week. But it will be Jacy Jayne who will be in action here tonight. Mandy Rose officially making her first appearance at ringside during some singles action. She obviously came out here last week and kind of attacked Dakota Kai after Dakota put in one hell of a performance against the current WWE Women's Champion Bianca Belair. Speaking of which, we will be hearing from Becky Lynch later on tonight. She is the current queen of the ring, and she has a message for the WWE Universe, so she is the current #1 contender. But as I said, as for now, it looks like Toxic Attraction and Damage CTRL are going to lock horns for the first time. So Jacy Jayne about to come up against Io Sky. So this is one hell of a challenge for Jacy Jayne, because Io Sky is the former WWE Women's Champion. She was unsuccessful last week against Bianca Belair. Couldn't quite regain that championship and bring it back to Damage CTRL, but Io Sky now looking to take the fight straight to Jacy Jayne. So Jacy Jayne's debut in Universe mode this season. Now what's Io Sky got here? Oh my word! Io Sky just tying up Jacy Jayne on the ropes there. And now, Jacy Jayne missing on that clothesline. So this is the first time that we're actually seeing, into a crossface here, that we're actually seeing Damage CTRL together as a group. We've seen them here and there in this Universe Mode series, but it seems like the return of Mandy Rose has really brought them back together, and now into the cover goes Jacy Jayne, but not even a 1 count. Io Sky, as previously mentioned, is the former WWE Women's Champion. Bianca Belair was successful in dethroning Io Sky. Oh, now these two are going to start trading blows in the middle of the ring. Not sure if it's the wisest choice by Io Sky to trade blows with Jacy Jayne. Jacy Jayne definitely has the height advantage and the power advantage, I would say, but Io Sky, oh my word, she's asking for more. Io Sky just showing she's not afraid here, and she can trade blows with the best of them. Going back and forth, these two big right hands, and oh my word, these two just trading blows in the middle of the ring, unleashing upon each other. My goodness. Io Sky may not have the most power out of all the WWE superstars in WWE, but she definitely is one of the best once it goes to flying through the air. That's why she is known as the genius of the sky. Oh, and Jacy Jayne able to reverse that one. Big right hand now by Jacy. Jacy Jayne with a bit of a headlock and then a right hand to the forehead. And Jacy Jayne didn't expect that. Io Sky back to her feet quickly, but Jacy Jayne again able to take advantage, but slammed down to the mat just there. Jacy Jayne in a little bit of trouble right now. Mandy Rose not looking too pleased here, but she is having a word with Io Sky, managing to distract Io Sky a little bit, and Jacy Jayne's going to take advantage. Io Sky needs to make sure that she remains focused here. She wants to gain some momentum for Damage Control, because right now all the momentum seems to be with Toxic Attraction, especially the fact that Mandy Rose has just returned and the WWE Universe are definitely behind Toxic Attraction in this feud that seems to have been growing since last week, and into a double foot stomp. But Io Sky showing some signs of wear and tear in this match. Now big kick to the spine by Io Sky. So Io Sky has not had the greatest start to her Universe mode. This feud is definitely a chance for her to get things back on track and potentially get back to that world title picture. But into the cover now for the victory. No! Big kick out, near fall for Io Sky. Jacy Jayne heads to the outside. Io Sky really looking a little bit exhausted here tonight. She was obviously in action last week, and it was a brutal matchup with Bianca Belair. And Dakota Kai just there was exposing that steel, taking off that padding from that turnbuckle. And Jacy Jayne here, big European uppercut in the corner. This will be one hell of a victory for Jacy Jayne if she is able to topple Io Sky. Io now, big kick to the midsection, or big elbow in response by Jacy Jayne. Kick to the midsection again. Now Jacy Jayne sent into the referee. It looks like Io Sky was looking to maybe send her into that exposed steel, but into the crossface here. Can Jacy Jayne escape, or is she going to tap? Oh, she's able to slide out of it. Big kick to the midsection again. Oh, huge chop. And now Jacy Jayne looking to finish off Io Sky into the cover. This one could be all over. Jacy Jayne for the victory. Shock. Oh my goodness, I thought that was it. Io Sky somehow gets the shoulder up, but Jacy Jayne smells blood in the water. And there's the kick. She connects with it and straight into the cover now. Well, Io Sky is in huge trouble here. No, big kick out again. Io Sky showing why she's a former WWE Women's Champion. The fans here really getting behind these two after they're putting on quite a show so far. Back and forth action, slammed head first into the concrete. Jacy Jayne playing up to the crowd again. Now bringing Io Sky back to her feet, potentially gonna go back into the ring, but no, she sends Io Sky towards the barricade. Jacy Jayne maybe thinking about taking a count-out victory here. The referee asking Io Sky to get back into the ring. Jacy Jayne gonna break up the count. Now these two gonna meet on the outside again, and Jacy Jayne taking down Io Sky, driving her knee into the spine there, and just pulling those arms back. Oh, but Io Sky is able to fight out of it. She sends Jacy Jayne into the ring post now, after sending her into the barricade, and now Io Sky potentially going to take a count-out victory. But Jacy Jayne slowly back to her feet. I'm sure that she's not going to allow the count to reach a count of 10. Gigi Dolan went up onto the apron there. And now, oh, into the referee again. Oh, the referee's lucky he got out of the way there. But Io Sky here could be looking to finish things off. She's got the legs wrapped around the neck of Jacy Jayne. Can Jacy Jayne escape this hold? Oh, Io Sky deciding to break the hold there. Now she heads to the top rope. The referee keeps trying to address the fact that there's that exposed steel on the turnbuckle, but keeps having someone thrown into him. Drop kick, missile drop kick right on the button by Io Sky. Potentially about to finish this match. Jacy Jayne in trouble, and Io Sky picks up the victory and shifts the momentum in towards Damage Control's favour. Well, one hell of a victory that is for Damage Control, gaining some momentum on their way to Survivor Series, to the displeasure of the fans. So, after Damage Control successfully gained some momentum heading in towards Survivor Series, we have the Queen of the Ring here tonight. She's looking to address the WWE Universe, Becky Lynch, managing to survive somehow at WWE Crown Jewel. Over an hour, the female superstars in that final were competing. First of all, it was that fatal 4-way Iron Woman match where it ended up being a draw between 3 of the superstars: Becky Lynch, Jade Cargill, and who was the last one? Asuka as well. All 3 of those superstars drew, and then Becky Lynch was able to survive an elimination triple threat match, successfully pinning Jade Cargill to pick up the victory and become the new Queen of the Ring here in WWE 2K24 Universe mode. One hell of a victory for her out there in Saudi Arabia. But she's got some words for the WWE Universe right now, so let's see what Becky Lynch has got to say. In Saudi Arabia, at WWE Crown Jewel, the Queen of the Ring, I said I'd do it and I did it. The title Queen of the Ring represents hard work, determination, a whole lot of Irish fire. But you know what else it represents? A golden opportunity. And I'm not one to waste opportunities. So tonight, I'm here to make it official. At Survivor Series, I'm cashing in my title opportunity. Bianca Belair, you better get ready, because the man is coming for that WWE Women's Championship. Oh God, here we go. Well, the storm has arrived. Jade Cargill is here once again. The woman who Becky Lynch actually managed to pin to become victorious and become the Queen of the Ring and earn this title opportunity. But Jade Cargill herself has been sending a bit of a message to Bianca Belair over the last month or so. Just popping up here and there just to remind Bianca that she's here and she is looking to get that WWE Women's Championship. So I wonder what Jade Cargill, why she's out here right now. She must be looking to maybe send a message to Becky Lynch as well. But the question is it going to be words or is it going to be all action by the Storm? We're moments away from finding out. Jade Cargill, similarly to Roman Reigns, as soon as she enters the building, there's a different feeling in the air. You can sense the aura and the presence of the Storm. She just changes the atmosphere completely. So let's see what Jade Cargill has to say. Well, well, well. Look who's feeling all high and mighty with her shiny new crown. Let's get one thing straight. I don't care who's champion, whether it's you or Bianca, because soon, very soon, that WWE Women's Championship is going to be mine. Oh, really? You don't care who's champion, huh? Funny, because I seem to remember pinning you to win this crown. And here you are, interrupting my moment, making big threats. How about you back those words up right here, right now? You want to go? Let's go. Right here, right now. But Becky, remember this. After I'm done with you, there'll be nothing for Bianca to be worried about. So, ladies and gentlemen, into a bit of an impromptu match for the main event here. Becky Lynch going to go one-on-one with Jade Cargill once again. A huge European uppercut there. And Becky Lynch now turns things around in the ground and pound there. So, Becky Lynch officially announcing that she is going to be challenging Bianca Belair at Survivor Series for the WWE Women's Championship. Becky Lynch obviously lasted over an hour at Crown Jewel in that Queen of the Ring final, as it was a draw in that Iron Woman match between Jade Cargill, Becky Lynch, and who was the last superstar? I can't even remember now. I forgot. It's gone from my head. I'm sure it will come back. But into the cover, big kick out. But yeah, Becky Lynch surviving over an hour to win that crown and earn that title opportunity. Jade Cargill clearly not happy with that. But Jade has made the message clear that she doesn't care who the champion is. She believes that title is going to be coming to her real soon. Jade Cargill heading to the top rope now. Jade Cargill gonna fly and wiping out Becky Lynch on the outside. Big double axe handle now into a bear hug. Just going to try and wear out Becky Lynch here on the outside. Can Becky Lynch escape? She's able to find an elbow to the neck. Oh, and then a clap onto the ears. Now Becky Lynch looking to head back into the ring. Wise choice. Now Jade Cargill into the ring as well. Oh, these two going back and forth now. Who's going to get the upper hand here? These two so well evenly matched. Becky Lynch, a veteran here in the WWE. Jade Cargill looking to win her first singles championship in the WWE. And clearly she's looking to do that very soon. But Becky Lynch with an elbow drop to the heart. Jade Cargill up to her feet and delivers a spear out of absolutely nowhere. The power and the speed of Jade Cargill is impressive, but Becky Lynch is bringing the fight to Jade Cargill here, and she's looking to maybe target the arm of Jade Cargill. Going to try and wear Jade Cargill out and perhaps set up that disarmer for later on. Oh, but Jade Cargill was able to use her strength to power out of that one, and Jade Cargill now looking for a chokeslam perhaps, but no. Becky Lynch now looking for the disarmer. Has she got it locked in? It looks like she has. Jade Cargill is in deep, deep trouble right now. Jade Cargill, can she survive? Looks like she can. Oh, actually, I think Becky Lynch broke the hold, and Becky Lynch now lining things up, looking to put Jade Cargill away with a manhandle slam into the cover for the victory. Becky Lynch, she's done it. My word. Well, that was a quick one. I didn't expect that. Becky Lynch with one hell of a victory over Jade Cargill. Becky Lynch has all the momentum heading into Survivor Series. Can she rip that championship out of the grasp of the EST?